Good morning and welcome back to the Brick Stop. It's your boy, Jason. Today I thought it would be fun to check out the special edition LEGO News Week. If you haven't had a chance to pick yourself up one of these, no worries. We're going to take a look at it right now. If you still can find them available, you should, because it's pretty cool. So there's not much wrong with this at all. It's actually a pretty great magazine. There are a couple things though, and I wanted to point that out, and then I'll talk about some of the stuff I really liked in it. I think the biggest thing they missed was when they were talking about the Rock Island Refuge. They talk about the raised base plate and the prison trap. The picture they have posted for it though is the alternative build from the back of the box, and the only picture they have of the original build is a tiny little one in the corner that doesn't actually even show the raised base plate. So I thought that was pretty funny, and it was an accident as far as I can tell, because they do have a picture of the Beta 1 Command Center, and the three pictures they have of that are alternative builds, but it does say that. So they did that one on purpose, but the pirate one they do not talk about anything regarding the alternate build, and they just post a picture of the Rock Island Refuge alt build as if it was the actual set. So I thought that was pretty funny. A graphic design error I noticed in the magazine was the Galactic Empire Battle Pack photo. The stormtrooper with the red armor has his head cut off for no reason. So someone lost their job over that one, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but it happens. And then a huge thing that I think a lot of people will notice is that there's no Bionicle mentioned in here at all. No Bionicles, boys. They just overlooked your existence completely. I checked this magazine like 5 times. Couldn't find one single, not even a picture. No Bionicles. So R.I.P. Bonks, I guess. In the little article that was talking about Pirate's Perilous Pitfall, they talk about Captain Redbeard coming to the island and then the Imperial troops keeping the gold away from him, and neither Captain Redbeard or the Imperial troops are in that set. It's the Armada versus some random pirate bros. So get your lore straight, Newsweek. One thing I will say about the interviews with like the CEO and the set designers in this magazine is that they all talk about how much they were inspired by the sets of their youth and the themes and things when they were younger, which would have been like Castle and Pirate and some of the old early space stuff, which none of those themes exist anymore. Only City has some sub-themes like that now. And it was weird and kind of felt like almost hypocritical of them to say these things when those things that they say they're inspired by, they don't help promote in the LEGO company anymore. They're just doing sets like Angry Birds and Minions now for kids today. So I think that was kind of weak. Yeah, so the LEGO minifigure prototypes were something right out of a nightmare. Pretty happy they kept working on those ones to get them where they're at now. I do want to talk about some of the really cool stuff in here. There are a lot of full-page spreads of old LEGO sets, old castles and pirate things, and some old city and space stuff. Really enjoyed seeing those. I think they did a good job with the photos of all that stuff. I will say, this little guy, no Bionicles, but you got a full-page spread of LEGO Vikings, and those get overlooked a lot, and so it was really cool to see a whole little article, or at least the spread of the sets there. And then on the Pirates of the Caribbean, I really enjoyed looking at some of the angles of the photos that you don't see on some of the boxes and stuff for the Silent Mary and the Queen Anne's Revenge. They just have some cool angles there. Again, the LEGO City section had some really nice shots or photos of their old LEGO sets, which was really fun to look at. And something for you that might be a problem if you're not a LEGO Star Wars fan is that a quarter of this catalog is LEGO Star Wars. But it was advertised on the front, so I don't want to hear it. It says 20 years of LEGO Star Wars right there. Well, that's about all I got for LEGO Newsweek Special Edition. How do you say that, though? Is it Special Edition Newsweek LEGO? I have no idea. LEGO Special Edition Newsweek? Anyway, all in all, this thing was awesome. I really actually enjoyed most of it. I think there was some boring parts with LEGO architecture and stuff like that, but I understand that people really love that stuff and it's a huge part of LEGO. So and just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean I can't enjoy reading articles about it and experiencing some of that. And again, honestly, it was totally worth the money to pick this up, to have it in the collection, and to enjoy looking at some of those really cool old LEGO sets that they feature in this, which is really fantastic. And LEGO Vikings. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.